This week on Eye on LC, the freshmen have arrived. Brandon Gannicott covers the move-in of over 600 freshmen. Plus, Kenley Hoover brings us all the latest in LC sports, and Billy Orndorff fills us in on the coming week's weather. Eye on LC starts right now. Hello everyone, I'm Caroline Moore filling in this week for Mandy Ramirez. Today marks the 10th anniversary of the tragedy that took place in New York on September 11, 2001. We honor those who lost their lives that day and those that risked their lives to save others. This year, Lynchburg College has gained its largest freshman class yet, a record of 625 freshmen. According to the Lynchburg College website, the incoming class of 2015 is not only the most ethnically diverse in the college's history, but is also one of the strongest academically. But these freshmen are bringing more than just brains to the college this year. We go now to Brandon Gannicott for the full report on freshman move-in.
Hello, this is Brandon Gannicott, bringing you hard-hitting coverage of this year's freshman move-in. I'll be covering all the major components of this event, as well as a few interviews with upperclassmen who make it all work. What are the components? Well, there's a blue chart, signage, Powerade, first-year experience volunteers, and of course, first years.
Michael Campbell is here to explain to us the blue tarp.
Basically what we're doing is when a car pulls up, we have a few people unload everything onto the tarp, and then we put a piece of paper there that says where all that stuff is going. And once stuff is out, then we start taking out. And by doing that, we can get cars parked, get them unloaded, and get them moving faster than we would be able to do if we just took stuff out of the car and took it up. And that way we just keep stuff moving.
So this is like the launch pad.
Exactly.
Very cool. All right, thank you, man. Do you know what the sign's for?
It's just a station, so people that take can say, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go to station 3, they'll take care of you there.
Okay.
It's also a way for the people in Shul to know where to send them.
Further organization.
Yes, sir.
Everything seems very organized around here. So here's Ori Hatcher to explain another crucial component of freshman move-in.
Powerade.
All right, man. How's this work? Ah, refreshments. Now you're ready to move things up 5 flights of stairs, aren't you?
Naturally.
This year's freshman class is the largest yet, but our trusty FYE volunteers were there to help them get their possessions from their cars to their rooms. This system seems to sidestep the probable chaos that would ensue all too readily if first years were left to their own devices. The stream of cars laden with goods and furniture made steady progress, and the tarps remained more or less clear as the day wore on.
All right, so you're saying that the hot ticket item this year is a Keurig coffee maker.
Yes, so many freshmen have Keurig coffee makers this year. It's ridiculous. Wednesday for summer move-in, I think I saw a good 7-8 of them. And one room in Tate has 2 TVs, they're flat screen, like 32 inches or above.
Wow. Which room? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to tell us that. Anything else seems sort of unique to LC freshmen? Or
I've seen pillow pets.
Pillow pets?
Pillow pets.
What is a pillow pet?
You have like a little strap underneath of it that makes it look like a pet. If you unfold the strap, it turns into a pillow. My friend has a unicorn one.
What will they think of next?
But what about the parents? Arguably, they are the ones who deserve the most assistance, considering their busy schedules and the stress of such long drives to campus. Fortunately, our traffic directors do a good job keeping the process sane and orderly.
Probably the most important component of the entire operation, Matt Vanderzee, our intrepid parking coordinator.
Perhaps.
What is your job, and how do you do it?
As a I guess I'm a captain for all freshmen move-in, so I oversee these guys and make sure they're doing their jobs.
Are they?
Right now, essentially waiting, so yes.
On standby.
Yeah, on standby. And also we're directing traffic to Tatermont, or if people can't find their way, probably to Shul or to another parking lot. So other than that, it's just
But
fun in the sun.
it's an important job because I know it's stressful for parents driving in. They're not familiar with the campus. They don't know where to put their cars.
Yes, we get
where to put their stuff or where to put their students.
Yeah, we get a lot of stressed parents and a lot of parents missing their students. So we hear a lot. I've lost my student and I'm not really sure where I'm going. So
at which point you say, well, there's a lost and found in Schul, if I may direct you to
yes. It usually ends up with, well, I can call them real quick and find out where their room is, and then a buildup of traffic
and then traffic backs up, and then
yes.
the higher ups wonder why there's such a nasty traffic snarl outside, and
Yep.
pretty soon your name comes up, and
Exactly.
geez.
It's all Matt's fault.
Thank you all for watching. Back to the INLC broadcast. This is Brandon Gannicott, signing out.
Thanks, Brandon. A series of related instances involving an assault on Lakewood, an attempted abduction behind McWayne, and a sighting in the bushes behind Hunley has placed campus on high alert. The Lynchburg Police Department has released a composite sketch and requests help from the community to help find and apprehend this individual. Students, remember to travel with a friend and don't hesitate to let campus security know if you need help or see anything suspicious. We go to Becca Loftus for an update in international news.
Hi, I'm Becca Loftus with your international news. This week, we honor and remember the tragic events that happened 10 years ago at the World Trade Center, killing nearly 3,000 people, including firemen, police officers, and those in the towers at the time. In the midst of all this, the Taliban has accused the United States of killing thousands of Afghans to mark the 10-year anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. The statement accuses the United States as using the 9/11 attacks as justification for violence against Muslims. The battle in Libya continues to rage on after months of attacks from anti-Gaddafi forces. Anti-Gaddafi forces have fought throughout Libya, including in Sirte, Gaddafi's hometown. The National Transitional Council has placed troops in Libya to stop pro-Gaddafi forces from gaining back any territory lost to rebel forces. Sirte, however, remains in Gaddafi's forces. The National Transitional Council wishes to negotiate surrender with Gaddafi to prevent further bloodshed. However, Gaddafi seems unwilling to negotiate, telling his people over Al Ray, a Syrian television studio, that they will continue to fight and that NATO and the NTC will be defeated. The Horn of Africa is currently facing their worst drought in over 60 years. Areas affected include Somalia, Kenya, Ethiopia, and Djibouti. 6 areas have been officially declared a famine, including the newest in Bay, Somalia. The rate of malnutrition in children in Bay is nearly double the requirements of a famine. The UN predicts that 4 million people are at health risk, with 750,000 predicted to die from the famine within the next 4 months. Much of this region is controlled by the Islamic group Al-Shabaab, who is not allowing Western aid into the country. Mogadishu, Somalia's capital, serves as a refugee camp. However, with lack of water, sanitation is minimal, creating disease as well. Back to you, Caroline.
Thank you, Becca. The Dara Art Gallery opened this year with an exhibit titled Pierre Dara, Portraits and Self-Portraits for those seeking a little relaxation and intellectual stimulation. I recommend taking a look, but if you're feeling a little more adventurous this week, intramural registration has officially opened and Lynchburg College's supports has taken place in action. We go to Kenley Hoover for the scoop.
Hi, Elsie. I'm Kenley Hoover, filling in for Justin Pride-Putin this week in the world of sports. The men's soccer team was defeated by Maryville College on Saturday 1-0. Tyler Tinker scored the game's only goal 11 minutes and 50 seconds into the contest. Elsie had a few scoring chances in the first half, but Maryville keeper Zach Gutzman made 3 first-half stops to keep Elsie off the board. Lynchburg hosts the University of Mary Washington Sunday the 11th at 1:30 p.m. Senior midfielder Brittany Klipstein scored 2 second-half goals at the Lynchburg College women's soccer team rallied for a 2-1 win over the Salisbury University at the Roanoke College Invitational Saturday. Salisbury University outshot the Hornets 3-2 in the first half, and each team had 1 corner kick, but the second half would prove different. Klipstein scored just 33 seconds after intermission to tie the score. She netted the game winner after Joni Snyder with 19 minutes left in the contest. The Hornets outshot the Seagulls 12-0 in the second half. The Hornets 2-1 faced the 4th-ranked team in NCAA Division III, Emory University, at 1:30 p.m. Sunday the 11th. The Lynchburg College men's cross country took 7th in the Lou Onesti Open hosted by the University of Virginia at Panorama Farms. Freshman Anthony McBride placed 52nd overall with a mark of 28 minutes 34 seconds. Several of the top runners for Lynchburg did not compete in Friday's meet. Lynchburg competes in the Elon Invitational on Saturday, September 17th. In women's cross country, Elsie took 5th in the Lou Onesti Open. Elsie went against 4 Division I opponents, including the University of Virginia, who placed 1st. Junior Kylie Trinopol took 22nd overall with a time of 20 minutes and 56 seconds, with freshman Elizabeth Camilletti finishing 27th. In women's volleyball, the team opened its home season Wednesday evening with a 25-15, 25-11, 26-24 victory over the Shenandoah University. Junior attack Rachel Huffman delivered a game-high 11 kills and 5 blocks for LC. Rachel Turk had 19 assists, while Brooke Moen had 9. Molly Deacon posted 15 digs. The team also hosted the LC Invitational Friday and Saturday against Randolph College, Johnson & Wales University, and North Carolina Wesleyan College. LC defeated Randolph in the non-conference match in 3 games, with Becca Loftus posting 8 kills and 5 blocks. Brooke Moen led with 30 assists and 9 digs. LC continued its domination, beating Johnson & Wales in 3 games. Mallory Stewart had 12 kills, while Rachel Huffman had 8. Elena Critter had the team best 12 digs. Finally, in the last game of the tournament, LC defeated North Carolina Wesleyan in 4 games, 17-25, 26-24, 25-13, and 25-12. Becca Loftus, Eric Payne, and Casey Parrish all had 8 kills. Rachel Turk stacked up 20 assists and 11 digs, while Molly Deacon had 19 digs. Lynchburg, 5-1, begins ODAC play home Tuesday night versus Emory and Henry at 6:30 p.m. That's it for the world of sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Kenley. Earthquakes, hurricanes, and sunny skies have all come around Lynchburg College these past few weeks. To see what to expect this week, we turn to Billy Orndorff for the weather. What are we in for this week, Billy?
Now from the LC Storm Center, here is forecaster Billy Orndorff.
Good day, LC. This is Chief Forecaster Billy Orndorff with your Eye on LC forecast. This 7-day will be much calmer than this past week. The only real chance of rain that we will be seeing may be coming Wednesday. If we get hit by the rain, we should see a gradual cooling trend going into the weekend. This will knock down our high temperatures into the low 70s. The rest of the week will be quite delightful. Monday we will have mostly sunny skies with a high of 81 and a low of 58. Tuesday we will continue to see mostly sunny skies with a high of 84 and a low of 62. Wednesday will be mostly sunny for most of the day, but as we go into the evening hours, expect clouds to develop as we have a 30% chance of thunder showers. We will be experiencing a high of 85 and a low of 59. Thursday our high will be 78 and low of 50 with mostly sunny skies. Friday most likely will be the coolest day of the week with a high of 73 and a low of 51. That's it for our week ahead. Make sure to check out our Facebook page for daily updates in the world of weather. This has been Chief Forecaster Billy Orndorff. Back to you, Caroline.
Thanks, Billy. That concludes the news broadcast for this week. Get ready for the premiere on Eye on LC's new show, Dorm Dining on a Dime, with David Warner. I'm Caroline Moore. See you next week, LC.
We'll be right back.